After 5 days of grueling cross-examination by Chief Prosecutor Gerrie Nel, he concluded his case today, but not without a few last parting shots at Oscar Pistorius.
Once again, we shouldn't blame you for the fact that you shot. Am I right?
I agree with Mr. Nel, my lady.
That we shouldn't blame you. Who should we then blame? We should blame somebody or something. Who should we blame?
I'm not sure, my lady.
Should we blame Riva?
No, my lady.
She never told you she's going to the toilet. Should we not blame her?
No, my lady.
Nel concluded his cross-examination by spelling out the prosecution's case. Their assertion is that Oscar Pistorius shot Riva Steenkamp after they had an argument. And he said that the blood-curdling screams that neighbors heard were in fact Riva Steenkamp's terrified screams as she tried to escape from Pistorius. He then put a series of questions to Pistorius in rapid, quick succession. I put it to you that you deliberately armed yourself to shoot Riva Steenkamp. Of course, Pistorius denied this. And with that, the prosecution rested its cross-examination of Oscar Pistorius.
She was locked into the bathroom and you armed yourself with the sole purpose of shooting and killing her.
My lady, the bathroom doesn't have a door, my lady.
Into the toilet. She locked herself into the toilet. You armed yourself with the sole purpose of shooting and killing her.
That's not true, my lady.
And that's what you did. Afterwards, indeed, you were overcome by what you've done. That is true.
That is true, my lady.
Only because it was your intention to kill her. You realized that.
On the opposite, my lady.
Thank you, my lady. I have nothing further for this witness.
Then we had a slightly gentler touch because, as is the practice, Advocate Barry Rue, Pistorius' advocate, is allowed to come back and redirect a few questions. He wasn't going to keep him there long. He asked him to read out a Valentine's card, the card that Riva Steenkamp had bought him for Valentine's Day. And he read it out and it says, "Today is a good day to tell you I love you." And then quickly after that, the PR machine of the defense team rolled in and the media received copies of this Valentine's card. Essentially what the defense is trying to do is show that Oscar Pistorius and Riva Steenkamp had a loving relationship. It was now time to call the rest of the defense's witnesses. They have between 12 and 15 witnesses that they will still call. Today they called Roger Dixon, who is a forensic expert. He used to work for the South African Police Services in their forensic laboratory, and he is testifying around issues to do with wood splinters and the wounds on Riva Steenkamp's back. He also played an experiment test that he conducted, which shows the cricket bat hitting against a door, and certainly the sound recording that was played in court sounded like a gunshot. The cricket bats sounded very, very definitely like a gunshot, but I'm sure Gerrie Nel is going to have a field day with this one, claiming that the tests were not conducted in a properly controlled environment. That cross-examination is expected tomorrow.